Ground ball, De La Cruz deep in the hole. He bobbles it, has to rush the throw. It's dropped at first base, and Garver scores. Man, it has been a nightmare of a season.
Ty France has been great with runners in scoring position. And he got jammed here to short. Bobbled by Lindor. Everybody's safe, and a run is in.
Driving the ball to center and right center. That's his game. Lorenz, it's a weak comebacker.
And it's tall away, and that'll bring in a run.
And goes under the glove of Goldschmidt. And Matt Williams is going to wave Schmidt to throw. Safe. Matt Williams waving him up.
High pop on the infield. The third baseman, India. He drops the ball.
My goodness.
And another run score.
Back to Jax. And he throws it high. And Bobby Witt Jr. will end up at second base at least. He's going to keep running. Wow.
Gurriel at second, Cronenworth at first, and a ground ball to third. Urshela will go to first. High throw, and it pulled him. Now coming from third to score is Gurriel. Padres will take a 3-0 lead.
Tell you what, Iglesias really hustling down the line.
Looks like Rafael Devers.
Yeah.
0 for March, and now they can't stop him in April, right?
Score.
There's a kick by Rojas. The throw home is off.
Grounded softly right side. Keith throws it away. Here comes Bellinger. He will score. Moving to third is Goldschmidt.
By Tony Mansolino in the second inning of this game, which is what the Orioles typically like to do, be aggressive.
Down to third. Garcia throws that ball away, and the Orioles are going to get a second run as Kirstad dashes in.
0-2. Ground ball. Fitzgerald cannot make a clean play. Robles scores. Here comes Julio. It dives in center. Play at second. Cal is safe. And the Mariners have taken the lead once again in the 6th inning.
In scoring position, and De La Cruz down 0-2. Grounded to third. Taken by Muncy. Oh, it gets by Hernandez. And the Braves are going to strike first on the throwing error by the Dodger third baseman.
It's the ball hard past the first baseman, Schmidt into right field. Here comes Altuve after McCormick. That's a 2 RBI single. It's a 2-run game.
Oh, big man.
Out of Connor Wong. Hard hit behind the bag. Snagged by Duran. Throws over there. It's knocked down. Here comes the run. Abreu will score.
1-2. Out in front of the mound, freed the Gold Glover. Throws wide. Yelich is safe. The Brewers get another. Well, Tapper past the mound. Swanson charges. He bobbles, and that's going to score a run.
I am off and running.
And here's a chopper to first. Alonso's got it, and Holmes can't field it. Here comes Hicks all the way from second, and the Marlins take a 3-2 lead. Oh, it was not a very good throw at all by Pete Alonso at first.
Single and a double for Harris. Now Zach Geloff, and how about a swinging bunt? Pitcher not feeling his position. Geloff on. Here comes Brett Harris home. It's 5-0.
3 balls and a strike. Back up the middle. Volpe boots it. And Carroll is safe. To the right side, and this one goes 5-hole on Cronenworth. 2 runs will score to second base. Clemens, you put the ball in play. Who knows? Things can happen, and 2 outs. Little Tapper slowly hit left side. De La Cruz throws to first. It pops away, and the Cardinals take the lead.
Ellie De La Cruz earlier in the ball game had an error. He has not been.
To second base.
Bobbled! Safe! Game is tied! Oh my goodness!
Reds need to maximize his limited chances relatively they've had early. To third, Kiner Falefa. Bit of a tall throw. Safe! McLean scores! It's 8-3.
Yep.
That throw pulled him up off.
What's working and what is not, and what do I do about it? McCarthy off the glove of Berger. Alec will score. They don't get it out, and it's 2-0 Diamondbacks.
One on Canada Day that I'm sure everybody remembers. Bounce to the right side, the throw to the plate, and in and out of the mid of Trevino in the run.
The bottom of the sixth. And that is on one hop to McMahon, who drops the ball. Now he's saying he caught it on the fly. It wasn't on one hop, and then in the transfer he dropped it. But there's Brian Walsh saying, nope, you didn't have it enough time.
That's ending.
0-2. Grounded to third, and it gets past Triolo. Off his glove and into left. Terang will score. Collins held at third. Brewers take a 1-0 lead.
You can see this one coming, and Triolo is a Gold Glover.
2-0 pitch. Hard ground ball, and bobbled a bit there by Lawler. He'll fire and threw away. 2 runs will score. Connor Wong sent down to second, and the Red Sox flip it.
Chop to third. It's Moncada bobbling, and a run scores. Everybody's safe. 2 homers, 4 knocked in for Royce. To third, Moncada off his glove, and that'll score Keyshawn.
Line drive to right field, and it's down. Sanchez could not make.
And Josh Lowe's going to bunt, and he puts it down on the right side. Cannot be fielded cleanly by the pitcher, and a run scores. How about that? An RBI bunt single, and the Rays pick up their 3rd run.
And on the ground at first, that ricochets off of Wagaman into foul territory. Tork's going for third. The throw is going to get away. He's on his way home. The Tigers will score on this. It gets away again down the left field line, and Colt Keats.
A little buzzword that they have to concentrate on. And
It's out in front of the mound. Urania, bare hand pickup, throws to first. It's wide down right field line. That'll score at least one. Terang will stop it.
This one to short. It'll be backhand for Story, and not there in time.
Broken bat for Frelick on a ball to second. Horner boots it. Everybody's safe. Here comes Contreras, and he scores.
Well, someone here in the booth was talking about how good the
3-2. In the left. Barger's out. He says that he's got it, and then loses the ball. Wells into second. Barger in the game as a pinch hitter earlier, not for his defense. 3-2. In the left. Barger's out. He says that he's got it, and then loses the ball. Wells into second. Barger in the game as a pinch hitter earlier, not for his defense. Pad on his knee. He's going to move the runner up here at least. Close play at first, and it's going behind him. Blue Jays on the board. Lucas puts it in play. Naylor's feed was behind Gilbert, and it's 3-1. The decisions the manager has to make with 3 games in a row being played here. Bichette cracks his bat and bounce it a second that gets by Tommy Edman. Dodgers have opened the door for the Blue Jays offense to step on through. First and third, nobody out.
And right on cue, a fly ball to DeLauder in center field, and he drops the ball. And his first chance as a major league player in his first big league game, battling the sun and the wind.
I'll take it. Will you take it? All day. That's on the ground to short. Trejo bobbles it, crawls for it, can't get it. He got screened.
Chopper to short is Bichette with the bobble, and that will make a run score. Neto comes in, and error by Bichette.
Well, my days are a little confused. Sorry, Jason. I saw the way you looked at me.
Well, I don't know how many outs there are. So there's a ground ball to first. Little bobble from Toro. Safe over there.
This ball to the left of the shortstop. Oh, he bobbled. A double take. Throw gets away. The game is tied. Allen couldn't come up.
This should be a hit. First.
Grounded back to the mound. Kikuchi's got it. He drops it, stays with it, throws it away. From third comes Machado. Merrill's going to try to get in as well. Here comes the throw. He will. Padres take a 3-2 lead.
It's 2-0. Ground ball left side. That'll get the run in. Takes a funny hop and Betts will reach. Dodgers on the board and the tying run on base. 2-1.
And to the left side, right through Austin Riley. Here comes Abrams. And K-Barrett.
Now Caratini hits a bullet. That'll get into right field. Walker crossing third. He'll come home. He'll score standing up. And it's a 2-0 Astros lead. Professional.
And he shoots that out to left field. It takes Palacios back a few steps. But he drops it. Wow, an eminently catchable ball. And he knocks it down. He did not catch it clean.
Ground ball right in front of the plate. Freeland up with it. The wild throw gets away from the first baseman. Peraza will score. Goldschmidt to third. And we talked about the Rockies defensively.
Ground ball right side. And it goes right past Urias. And Turner's going to score.
Well, Harper did his job at just with 2 strikes. Pulling the ball.
Softly back to the mound.
Look at that.
Allen, whoa, did not make the play. Coming home, Abanez, and he'll make it.
He knew he wasn't going to rush. He was telling himself, don't rush. But
Soto hits it right at the shifted third baseman, Muncy. He low throws it, and Soto beats it out.
Merrill takes off. Bogarts hits it on the ground, and Simon can't make the play. Machado's going to score. Merrill goes to the third base. And a 2-run game here in the third inning.
as this ball was struck.
Fly ball left center, hit pretty well. Lugo started in, has to race back. He's near the warning track, and he can't make the play. And he can't pick up the ball either. Bellinger goes all the way to third. Lugo is out of sorts from the beginning on that ball.
Joshua Palacios officially 0 for 1 as they credit him with a sac bunt his last time up.
And that one under the glove of Holiday, and the Sox will catch a break as Benintendi scores the first run of the game for the Sox here
in the on-deck circle. Ground ball to short. Hung one and gets away from Turner. The Brewers will tie the game.
How about that? We were talking about how good Turner is and how consistent.
Here's the 8th pitch of the plate appearance to Jorge Soler. Bouncer to third, clank! Everybody's safe, 2-0 Angels.
Here's Suarez, and he has that one go under his glove. And Olsen will head to third. He's going to come home. Throw to the plate. He's safe. Freddie Gonzalez is
big game with 3 hits. Chopper left side of the infield, way over in the hole. Caballero, the sort of first was offline, and Langford hurdles around it into first base. He thinks that maybe he missed the base, but he was, well, I thought he was called safe.
Officially ruled a wild pitch on the ground to the left side, and Garcia boots it. Another one comes in to score.
Bouncer towards third, charging in. Davidson has it.
Bounce, came off the bag.
He is safe and a run scores.
Oh, 2 nights in a row. Last night it was Muncy. He airmailed one, didn't cost him a run.
Get on the ground. Elby kicks it. Here comes Yastrzemski, and the Giants take the lead. Well, even if he just catches it and can't throw out Fitzgerald, he keeps Yaz from scoring.
We see how.
Well, I had some really good pitching coaches as well. Brent Smith, Bob McClure. They really helped me and mold me into who I was and
This is going to allow the run to score.
Might have to stay on with you guys.
Yeah.
Ground ball at first, little bobble there. Throw to first base, threw it away. Here comes the run. Sadon is in to score. Tampa Bay throwing it away.
30 and 32,
30,
30 34.
Yeah, about a week and a half ago. The air shallow right. Garcia's got it. Inning over. No, he dropped it. Oh, he dropped it.
Goes back and catches it, and he's at second with one out. Then it's a terrible base running.
Hassel, contact play. Oh, the ball is booted. Everybody's safe. Wagaman came up and dropped it. Looked like.
And try and zip him. Interesting.
This inning deserves that.
Here's a grounder to third. And Brady's will go over to first. He'll airmail it.
Little chopper hit to the left side, and the peg to first. Low throw drop. One run is in. Here comes Wynn. He will score standing up. And the Reds gift wrap 2 more Cardinal runs.
He's had 3 of those this month. Comebacker, and it's dropped by the starter. Well, Kurtz calls safe. The umpire calls out. That's the one that matters. We'll see if they're going to check it.
2-2, little ground ball toward the hole. Koss with a boot. Here comes the run, and the Red Sox have the lead. Anthony will score. So Koss with a misplay, and a little floater into left. Ramos moving over and bobbles the ball. He dropped it. The run is in to score, and they'll move up to second and third. And the Red Sox get a gift. It is 1-0 Boston.
He just flat out missed.
Well, we've seen some Benny bombs recently. Slow roller. And it's misplayed, and the Sox tie the game. Hoffman couldn't field it cleanly, and Slater scores. We are tied at 2 here in this 8th inning.
That's a shot off the glove. Unbelievable. And the Giants take the lead.
That's 2 times in this series that we've seen a Red Sox second baseman miss a line drive.
And another pop-up. And it's going to fall. It was Duran and
Ground ball. Neto with a backhand. He flipped it for a moment, and now the throw gets away. Fortunately for the Angels, it stayed in play. Now the training staff's coming out to look at Neto. That repaired shoulder is giving him some issues.
I think he was all that comfortable.
To the left side, knocked down by Williamson. He'll play Larnach at first base. Solano can't dig it out. A run scores. Buxton at third base, and he is going to be held by Watkins.
Trout doing a good job going the other way, and again, Williamson does a good job.
Miguel Vargas, and it goes off the glove of Adames at short. It looked like he was already thinking about getting 2. And now here comes Maidra to throw the plate.
Ground ball, fair. Behind the bag, Riley's got it. His throw gets by Olsen and goes into the dugout. Marsh will score. Trey Turner will go to second. It's 9-0 Phillies.
He had a super. Okay, so this goes back to the point I was starting to make earlier tonight. A bobble at shortstop. Williamson on via the error.
And that's under the glove of Clement and into left field. Bellinger scores. Moving to third is Chisholm. Here's Dominguez. And knocked down by Guerrero. That allows Chisholm to score, and Dominguez.
which prevented him from running.
Chopper out in front of the mound. Priester is on it. He lobs it to first, and he sails it down the right field line. It's backed up by Terang. Throw to third, gets away. Whoa, they're making a mess of this baby. Sanchez will stop it.
And he looked at the schedule. This is bounced to the first baseman and kicks it and then throws it away. And now here comes Smith. He will score. And the Giants make it.
Another triple for him. That one squibbed back under the glove. Here comes another run. In to score Duran. Parker could not make the play.